WolfHeart, whoa, this is echoey. WolfHeart here. Let me just push you a little further. So, this is some kind of weird vlog because, first of all, the sound will be awful, but this vlog is sort of farewell vlog, not from vlogging, not from anything, but I have a theory about life, not a theory, a perspective, that any major change in your life, it can be somehow compared to a season finale or a change in season or story arc in a TV show, a manga, whatever. And these holidays, these last few weeks, were exactly that for me. A change of pace, a change of everything, and most of all, an end of an era. As you guys know, for the last few months I've been living in the Netherlands, and the house that I have in Lisbon, in my home country, is this one. That, long story short, it is not going to be my house for much longer. As you can see, this used to be my office, and as you can see, nothing. It's empty. The only thing I have is a TV stand that is going to be thrown away today. But yeah, hence the echoing. The other divisions in the house are the same. The living room has one chair. The room has a mattress, and that's pretty much it. And this is pretty much the end of an era. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, quite the contrary, but as with everything, change is always, I'm not going to say it's hard, but it is hard. And it's always challenging, it's always different. It's basically the creation of a new paradigm, of a new dogma, of a new standard of life. Hence, the end of an era. Yesterday, some friend of mine came here, and we sat on the floor, remembering times when we were in the sofa playing video games, playing WWE 2K15, 16, 13, and it was just different. And of course, and I have to underline this again and again and again and again, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I actually see it as a good thing, because this change is going to allow me a lot of new opportunities, but still, I don't know. And I don't know if all of you guys are aware, but I was lucky enough to live in several countries so far. I've lived in Portugal most of my life, of course. I've lived 2 months in Russia in doing volunteer work. I lived with my parents in Dubai for a couple of months, and now I'm living in the Netherlands. And this is a new chapter. Yeah, going back to the Netherlands, but still it's a new chapter, because it will open doors for other chapters, other seasons, other eras. And I don't know, it's different. I walked around the house today, and it was eerie to see places where I had so many memories, just empty rooms now, almost the shell of what they used to be. And for example, come on, you don't have to drive a truck when I'm doing something emotional. don't know, so many stories here. I remember when I had my turntable, my vinyl, I don't know how to say it in English, my vinyl reader, my whatever, the thing you used to play vinyls, around here, and I was sitting on the desk. A friend of mine was over there, and there was a bottle of Jack, and we were just talking all through the night while I was switching records every so often or turning them around. Or the countless hours of World of Warcraft or Civilization that I played right here. Or just in my collection of books and merchandise and stuff like that displayed on a wall. And right now I can say that of all those things I own in terms of collectibles, either books, merchandise, everything, I now own like 2% of what I used to own, because since my parents live in Dubai and I used to live on my own, I don't have where to store them. I gave away most of my books, well, to a fellow YouTuber, My Quirky Life in Portugal. I gave away my pops, my, well, pretty much most of what I own to friends. I mean, when I first went to Dubai, I sold some of my manga collection, and although I got some money back from the investment I made when I started those collections, it's not the same thing. It felt kind of empty. And for example, when I gave away my books, I knew they were going to a good home. I knew that they were going to be taken care of, being read, being treasured, just like they used to be under my watch. But yeah, kind of weird. And the last couple of weeks, well, the last 2 weeks have been really tiresome. I don't know if the camera can catch this. But although I don't make big dark circles under my eyes, this is my version of big circles. For those that know me, this is not my normal look. Now you grow back, not me. And as you can see, it's all the way, less than half away from the wall already, and nothing. Just careful not for the camera not to fall, but nothing. And it's weird. It's really weird. And the thing that it doesn't bother, but it doesn't hurt per se, but the thing that is weirder for me is that right now, okay, this is going to sound like a first world problem, I'm well aware of that, but right now I don't feel that I have a home. I'm not saying that I'm homeless. Thankfully, I'm not homeless, but I do live in a house. I do not live in a home. I don't feel like that is my place, because this used to be my home, and this is pretty much gone. Long story short, and the house where my parents live in Dubai, I feel welcome there, of course, but it's not my home. The 9 square meter room I live in the Netherlands, hell no, that's not my home. And it's weird. It's really, really weird. But so is life. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel so not empty as in empty in life, but although I know and I'm well aware of all the good things that will arise from this situation, I just feel so empty regarding all of this. This room is pretty much empty. The living room is pretty much empty. The room is pretty much empty. Everything is pretty much empty. And as I said before, it almost looks like the shell of it used to be. I don't know. I know that in a few weeks or in the next month or so, I will be over this. But right now, on the heat of the moment, sorry, little Asia reference over there. On the heat of the moment, it's just hard. I haven't slept properly in the last few days. Actually, today was the day I slept the longest, but for the previous 3 or 4 days I didn't sleep at all. And I don't know, again, this is weird. But yeah. Yeah. Well, WolfHeart out. Keep doing what you do, guys. Like it, share, subscribe, all the things. Be nice to each other. WolfHeart out.